I'm Kaylee, and these are all my bookmarks. This has just gotten to be a little bit ridiculous. I have this little vase and I keep all my bookmarks in here, and then I pick one whenever I'm ready to read a book. A lot of the time I will color coordinate whatever the color of the cover of the book is. Then I'll pick a bookmark that somehow coordinates with the color. But it's just gotten to be ridiculous, you know, like this. I can never possibly use all of these. It's just gotten to be ridiculous. So today we are going to cull the herd. But we're going to start out by reaching back here to our Booktuber Shoutout book. And we're going to shout out somebody randomly. Today's shout out goes to Jen the Librarian. I will leave a link to her channel in the description, so be sure to go over and subscribe to her. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if, like me, you have too many bookmarks. And of course, follow me over on Instagram and Goodreads and Storygraph and all the places. All right, we are just gonna go through one by one. So here we go. This one I got for free from a used bookstore that just gives away like little free ones. So this is nothing special. I just feel like, I'll just get rid of that. That's fine. Okay, this one's pretty cool. This is actually leather. Share Hope is what it says on it. This I purchased as part of like a charity donation thing. Like you buy a bookmark and half of whatever you paid goes to charity. So I love this one. I use this one all the time. This one is a keep. Then we have a little paper. This is actually from the blog Books for Christian Girls. And it has Philippians 4:8 on it. Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence and if it is worthy of any praise, think about these things. And in my mind, I always think, read about these things. So I am definitely keeping this one. It kind of helps me keep my focus on what are the types of things that I really want to read, that I want to fill my mind with these things. So I love having this one with a Bible verse on it. This is one, oh boy. Okay, this is one from when I was a teenager. I made this. It is so beat up and messed up, like seriously. And it has a Latin quote on it, which I have been told means to the stars through difficulties. When I was a teenager, I found that very inspiring. So I can never get rid of this one, as messed up and crinkledy as it is. I have to keep it forever, because this is like little 13-year-old me just loved this. I thought this was like the coolest thing. So too many memories, I have to keep it. Then I have one that says Book Dragon. I love that. This one is kind of longer than like a normal bookmark. Like, see, you can see, like, here's a normal bookmark, and then this one is really, really tall. But I've thought about, what if I just snip it a little bit, more normal size. So I'm definitely keeping this one. I love that it says Book Dragon. And then this came with the same set. And this one just says read. Yeah, I'm going to keep both of these, but I think I'll cut them because sometimes if I have a shorter book, it's too long. So, yes. All right, here's one of my favorites. This has a Celtic Blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. And it has like a bead on the tassel that has like a Celtic knot or whatever on it. And I just love this. And I love green. Green's my favorite color, so I'm keeping this forever. All right, then we have Dream Your Dreams with Open Eyes and Make Them All Come True. I don't super care about this. It's just not filling me with joy, as Marie Kondo would say. Not filling me with joy, so I think this one we'll get rid of. And then I have a music one, which I put this ribbon on it. When I got it, it didn't have a ribbon, but it has music on the either side. It says, this is a quote from Victor Hugo, "Music expresses that which cannot be said, and on which it is impossible to be silent." And of course, I'm a musician, so naturally I have to keep the music one, of course. Now here's another music one, but this one's brown. It's like, this is not pretty. It has a quote from Plato, "Music is the movement of sound to reach the soul for the education of its virtue." I do like the quote, but this just ugly brown, and I get like they're trying to make it look like old-timey or something, but the text is not pretty. I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Here's another one that I made when I was a teenager, but on this side, I did a little tree that is just barely budding, and then on the other side I did the same tree, like just traced it over, but here the leaves are actually, blooming. So I have to keep this one. That was my thing when I was a teenager. Other people were doodling little S's and stuff and tic-tac-toe and whatever, and I was constantly doodling trees. So to me, this is a lot of memories, so I have to keep that one. Then we have a Mozart one, and it has da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, 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 dun. That's the good thing when you're a musician, is you can just sight read it. You can figure it out. I don't know where this came from. I literally have no idea where I got this from, but it's Mozart, and he's one of my favorites, so I have to keep it. Here's another one I have to keep. This actually isn't a bookmark. This is a book that my little niece made for me, and she put it all together with the little pages, and she couldn't write anything yet, but she did little lines of text and hearts all over it. So I will cherish this forever. This is just so cute. My little niece has made it for me. Then I have a crocheted cross, which you can tell I have never used because it's still in the package. I don't like crochet things for bookmarks because it's too fat in the pages, and then your pages end up all wonky because, So, I hate to get rid of a cross, and it is very pretty, but I will never use it. So, goodbye. And then this one is from the library, and it says, explore your world, and I don't really care about that. This one is from Book Depository. A lot of the time they will send a little bookmark together with whatever your order was. And I don't know, it's fine, but I almost never use it. And it's gotten all crinkly on the edges and stuff. So I think I'll just get rid of this one. It's nothing special. Yet another one where I doodled a tree. So I have two of those. Why do I have two? Why do I have two? I don't know. But this is my whole teenagehood, was just doodling trees everywhere. So I'm keeping both of those. I don't care. All right, then we have another music one. I do love this one. And it has a different quote from Plato from the other one. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Now this is beautiful, and I do use it quite often. I'm keeping that one. All right, then we have just various little bookmark bits of paper, like cardstock paper, that I got from that same used bookstore. Every time you go to checkout, they're like, hey, take a bookmark, they're free. And you're like, sure, I don't need those. Okay, here's another Book Depository one, which has some book things and then some book at the back. I don't know. It's fine, but it's not special, so goodbye. And then there's this that I don't know where this came from. It says, build a better world. And where did that come from? How did it get here? I have no idea. I don't care about that. That one can go away. Another Book Depository one. This one just has books all over it. I don't care about this. So this one was actually sent to me from Little Bun Designs on Etsy as a product review. And I really like it, but the cardboard is so thick that I never end up using it. I don't like thick crochet or thick cardboard in between the pages because then the pages end up all wonky. So I do love this fabric, and this is beautiful fabric on cardboard, So it's really pretty, but I never use it. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is one that I made with a green ribbon because, again, green is my favorite color. And it's just some paper that I pasted onto some cardboard. I'm probably gonna get rid of this one. I don't usually use this one, and I don't particularly care about it. So even though I made it, I'm gonna get rid of it. This is another design that I was constantly doodling when I was a teenager. It's just this box and then some triangles going out from it and stuff like that. I don't know. I think I'll keep this one. Again, it's just some things from your childhood or your teenagehood, somehow those memories get entrapped into the thing, So there are many memories of wonderful books that I read as a teen that are associated with these bookmarks that I made for myself when I was a teen. So I'm keeping that one. Here's another one that I made as a teen. This is a poem from Emily Dickinson that was one of my favorites when I was a kid. So it goes like this. There is no frigate like a book to take us lands away, nor any courser like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take, without oppress of toll. How frugal is the chariot that bears a human soul. I always loved Emily Dickinson, and on this part, I just put the first part. There is no frigate like a book. So I have to keep that one. Again, memories, memories. Okay, here's another one that I have no idea where this came from or how I got it. It says A Universe of Stories. It's just kind of plain, so I'm getting rid of that one. This is one from BookMooch. I don't know if y'all remember BookMooch. It's still probably there. I don't know. I haven't done any BookMooch in years. But sometimes they would send out a bookmark with all the rules of how to participate in BookMooch. And so I had this from, years and years ago, but I don't really do any BookMooch these days. So I'll just get rid of it. Please do not disturb. I'm reading. And you can cut out the little thing here and use it as a doorknob thing. But I've never used this. I always end up using other bookmarks. I've never used this one. So I'll probably just get rid of it. Also, it's kind of torn right there at the side. So we don't need that. Here's another one that I made. So on this side, it's kind of similar to that other one, just kind of plain. But on this side, I did some like word poetry stuff. It's where you black out the rest of the page, but you leave certain words left so that it kind of makes a little sentence or a poem or something. So you can see I colored everywhere except for on certain words. So this is what it comes out as. Invisible spirals suggesting clear silence, a special listening. The small really understand. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but apparently it inspired me at the time. I think I'm going to keep this one. I never use it, but it's just, I love how it turned out, like all the little spirals and stuff. I just love that. I'm going to keep that one. All right, then we have another music one. This one apparently cost me $3. So it's plain on the back, but on this side it has some music. But it does have green, and that's my favorite color. So it's also very large, though. It's just humongous. Like here is a normal bookmark, and then here's this huge thing. So I almost never use it because it's like, you're too big to fit inside my book, so. But I can't get rid of it. It's music. And it's so cute. So keeping this one. Here's two more that are free from the used bookstore. So getting rid of those. I just have too many of those. And here's one that says libraries rock. But, it's nothing special. So getting rid of that one too. All right, then we get into the weird stuff. Here is a bookmark that's actually just a wire with beads. So let's get a book. Let's kind of try it out. So you're supposed to just, the one bead goes on the top and then the other beads go on the bottom. So you have a bead sticking out the top, you have beads sticking out the bottom. But I feel like I don't want all this junk hanging off of there, I don't know why I've hung on to this all these years. It's time to let go, okay? Then I have this lovely metal treble clef bookmark, but I never use it. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Maybe now that I don't have to wade through, 50 different bookmarks to find this one down at the very bottom, maybe I will use this one. So I'm gonna hang on to this and make it a point to try to use this one more often. All right, down in the depths, we have some more stuff. So this little one is a magnetic book clasp. So I do like magnetic book clasps, but again, it was way down at the bottom, and so I forgot that I had it. So I'm gonna keep this and try to use it more often. Then we have this really pretty Korean metal. It's like a dress with this beautiful knot and everything on it. This is so pretty. A student gave this to me years and years and years ago, and I don't think I've ever used it for a bookmark. So I'm gonna hang on to this one. This one's really pretty and sentimental value to remember my student. And then we have these book darts. Now this is not necessarily a bookmark, but it's to mark your place on the page so that then you can start reading right where you left off at that exact sentence or that exact paragraph. It's just a metal clip that then clips onto the page. I've never used these. I'm probably never gonna use them. I might give these to a book friend or something, I might give these to somebody in my book club and see if they want to use them. All right, so these are the bookmarks that I am keeping, and these are the bookmarks that I am getting rid of. So that's pretty good. I'd say that's about half and half. Should I count them up? Let's count them up and really see, how many were there and how many am I getting rid of? All right, so I counted them up, and it's really funny. I am keeping exactly 20 bookmarks, and I'm getting rid of exactly 20 bookmarks. Boy, I really eyeballed it perfectly, didn't I? I thought, oh, it looks like it's about 50-50, and it really was. So that means before I had a total of 40 bookmarks. I've got rid of half, and now I am keeping only 20. I think that's pretty good. Nobody needs more than 20 bookmarks, do they? I don't know. I mean, if it brings you joy, you could have 100 bookmarks, and who am I to say you nay? Please leave me a comment and let me know, how many bookmarks do you have, and do you actually use them at some point? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, the right bookmark in the right hands at the right time can change the world.